Hey everybody, and welcome to day 7. Congrats on getting everything together and being able to build your first website using Builderall platform. So once again, if you've had any issues, please reach out either in the group or PM me. I'm happy to help. Sometimes with technology, things can get a little bit funky, so don't give up. I certainly believe that Builderall is going to be one of the most popular platforms in the future, and getting on board now and really understanding it's going to help you heaps. So today I was just going to go through a couple more of the things that are available to you on in Builderall for the $29 plan. So with the $9.90 plan, you get unlimited websites that you can build, but you can only link 15 URLs. So just bear that in mind. But 15 is heaps. Most people only need 1 or 2. But you can create as many funnels as you want to. That's not a problem. You can also attach MailingBoss, which is your autoresponder. Now, your autoresponder is where you're going to be sending out your email campaigns and things like that from. So if you are have a website, you probably do want to be able to generate leads from that website. So an autoresponder is key. Of course, you can link it to any other autoresponder if you would prefer to. And I'm going to be going into, am I sharing my screen? Yes, I am. I'm going to be going into more details about specific sales funnels. That's going to be another course, and if that is something that you are interested in doing and you would like to continue with the $9.90 at least per month, let me know and I'll add you in that group. Or even if you're not and you just want to learn a little bit more about funnels, let me know and I'll add you in that group. So the other things that are available in Builderall are that I really think are super, super cool. The one is this design studio, and this is where if you're wanting to create applications for images for all sorts of things, like if you want to put your website on like a specific screen like this, you can put it on there. So this blue part is where you can just take a screen grab of your actual website and put it on. Why am I not scrolling? You can see over there, it's got bookmark mock-ups as well if you want to do let me just go through the book covers and things like that. So you can create your own book covers as well, put images on there. So this is heaps of stuff that you can actually do to not only for your Facebook, not only for your website, but also for your Facebook to create nice images there. Okay, so that's that one. They've also got a video maker. So this is really cool if you want to make some of those little short video clips. If you, for Facebook ads, for website intros, and you'll see some of my websites have them, and I've done them using the Builderall. I might just go in, let me just open this and just show you a couple of the previews, but you should be able to go in there. I'm not sure if you've even done that. To look at the templates. You can also do this totally from scratch. This might take a little while to load. There's a few. So you see you've got heaps of different ones. You can change the coloring, you can change the text, and that just gives you like a nice start. But certainly you can do it all from the beginning if you want to. I'm just going to close that one out because I don't want it to take up too much of my bandwidth. All right, so now we're going to get into the apps, and this is really where I think Builderall's strength is, because it includes everything that you really need to build a business online. So I'm not going to go into all of them. I'm just maybe tell you about it. The ones, the browser notifications. So often if you've seen people on some websites it says, do you want to be contacted or notified? That's that one. That was very popular a few years ago. I don't really know if that one has taken off because It kind of smacks of the days when we used to have all those pop-ups coming up. This is an SEO on-page tool, so if you put your website name in, it'll tell you how your website is ranking for SEO and all the things that you can do to improve upon that. A click map. So the click map really is just like a heat map that tells you where people are clicking on your website, and you can just add some code onto your website to see where people are clicking. And that's more advanced if you're really optimizing your website. Chat review. This is if you have, want to put moderation onto your website so that people, if they are leaving comments, that you don't want them to leave them. You actually want to see what they want to say first, especially if you're selling stuff on your website. Okay, so auto posting. So this is, I just love this tool, and I'm certainly going to be using this more and more in my business as it grows. Now, a lot of people kind of have stayed away from Facebook pages, but as you know, Facebook improves and things like that, it's going to be inevitable that you get a Facebook page, because you can't advertise, you can't have a chat bot, so a whole bit of your business is not going to be able to be automated if you're not gearing towards putting your business on a Facebook page. In my opinion, people have different opinions, but I'm all for automation. So what you do is you have a Facebook page that is your name, in your name, not in your business, but your name if you are branding yourself. So for instance, I have Helen Ronnenberg, my profile, and then I have Helen Ronnenberg, my fan page. So when people are interacting with me, they don't know that it's actually my fan page that they're interacting with and not with me as a person. So this is where you kind of have to have fresh content all the time, and it really gets difficult to manage all of this, and this is where this tool comes in. So obviously my account manager can add all my pages to it. At this stage, there's no limit to the amount of pages that you can add to your auto poster tool, but this is where you go in to schedule your posts. So what you would do to begin with, and I kind of need to delete these, I think. I wonder if I can delete them here. So what I did earlier, but unfortunately there was something wrong, and I had to delete that recording. So I'm just going to go in here and just delete, just delete all these rules, because I would like to show you how that comes. Yeah. Oh, I'm just entering. All right, so let's just go in. It's going to put them in. I actually want to select a few, and then just got to be careful where you click. I want to delete all of those, and I certainly want to delete the one that's supposed to go out today. Okay. All right, so now I've got to clean. So what I want to do is I want to make pre-made rules. Now the pre-made rule is really just a pre-made post that you want to do. You can put them into groups. Now what I'm doing is I'm grouping mine into my how-to videos, my inspirations. I've done a couple of test ones, but you basically kind of like see quotes. I'm grouping them because what I want to do is I want to have a meme one day and then a how-to the next day. So I want to kind of like space it out and mix it up for my viewers or my readers of my posts. So basically what you do is you add a new rule, and you would put your rule name, whatever it is. So let me just see, because I want to choose a file. So I want to choose a video. So this is what I would do. I would then go into wherever so these are all my how-to videos that I want to add. I might have, let me just see if I do have it. I might have a, I can't really find it now, but I created a whole lot of memes that I'm going to be putting on, and obviously they will then go into a into one of my videos. So say for instance, here we go, portrait. I'm not quite sure what that is. Oh, it's just a beginning little video intro. So I can just say this is test, or whatever the name is that you want so you can recognize the post from your list, and then you would put your this is a test post, and you would wait for it to load. Now this is great for all those lives that you've done in the past, maybe on your profile. You can now start adding them to your Facebook page, and if you don't know how to download them, let me know. I'll create a video for you explaining how to do it. There's just so much, because I know most people are creating so much content, but yet it's not being reused, and that's where automation, automating your business, having websites and that, is so that you can repurpose the content, because you want to get away from having to do lives every single day, right? And you can just share it to your screen. There are fancy ways that you can get it so that it looks like you're doing. You can do cross-posting and things like that, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, I'm just wanting to show you that you can do this. This one's taking a lot longer than what I thought it would to load up. But I might just cancel out of here. Just cease to add. Going to. Sorry, I need to go back because I forgot to tell you something. So here you can say if it's hours or days. So what I normally do from each list, I'll do say 1 day, 5 days, 7 days. And then the other one I'll go 2, 4, and 6 and things like that. So you kind of have to work it out. And this is from when you actually put it on your, put it into your schedule. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, okay, I want to pull in all the quotes that I've put in there. I want to import them into my schedule. And now I say, okay, so which page do I want to put that on to, right? So we'll just select that one. And you can have as many pages as you want at this stage, right? And then you want to say, okay, what time do I want to start posting? So I'm going to start posting at 8 a.m. I then import my group, and you'll see now into my schedule, it'll have some of those, and then it should also have some of the others that I've done earlier. So you can do more than one post if you want to. Like you can see over here, it's added this one. And then it'll just auto post as you've set it up. And you can do this, I'm thinking I'm going to do like a 3-month rotation. So every 3 months, I'll start using the same content, because the feeds are so quickly and no one is going to scroll down in your feed 3 months later. And if they do, good on them, because that's a lot of work. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing there. And you don't have to, that's just what I'm doing. So that's a really, really cool thing, app that you can use. And going to the chatbot, because that is super, super cool. Chatbots are all the rave at the moment, and they're just going to get more and more popular, because chatbots, people don't ignore stuff that is in their Facebook. They normally answer. And not only that, putting a chatbot onto your website is going to increase your exposure, I think, 1,000%. So basically, at the moment, the Facebook chatbot within Builderall is pretty basic. It's pretty much like ManyChat was when it's started about a year ago, but they continue working on it. There are about 100 developers that work at the moment for Builderall, so they've got a huge team working on getting all the software sorted and up and running for us. So we have the posts to answer. This is awesome, right? So say, for instance, you have got a page that you are running an ad for, and you've got a video that you want people to ask you for information. Now, typically what you'd need to do is you need to go in and you would need to send every single person that answers on that a text message or messenger message giving them the information. Now, this little post to answer is going to solve that problem for you. So what you do is you would go into, say for instance, I'm going to do how to automate the business page. So I've got a video, and this would be retrospective. So this works really, really well if you're running an ad. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to go to the page. I wanted to exist. Oh, these are just ones that I've already set up, so that's why it's there. So now I'm going to go and I'll view my post. And then it's going to bring up all the posts that I currently have on that page. And say for instance, and you can see I've done multiple ones. My page is not quite ready yet, but that's okay. So say for instance, I want to select this post for an auto answer, because in this post I said, ask for more information, or say power to you, or whatever it is, that little catchphrase that you have done, you want them to receive this message. So you would say, I want a condition, and you can say if the comment is consists of, is equal to, is not equal to, and does not consist. But normally you would say, if it consists of info, so if somebody said information or they said info, they will then get this message. And then you can put it in here, and you can use these two, like what do you call them, like little codes. It would say first name underscore name, and this is going to put the person's name in there, and you can make it nice and say, hi, first name, thanks for requesting info, here it is and your URL, and this is going to send it to them in their messenger. And I think you can, I'm not sure if this is working yet, no. And then you can put a delay in of 1 minute, 5 minutes, so 5 minutes later. You can answer this on second level, so if somebody answers somebody else's, and I would suggest for 90% of the time, you only want this to happen the first time, because it might get a bit weird if you just sent the same one, and you can add that rule. And that's it. And now what would happen if you've done a video and you're running an ad from this will automatically start happening for you in the background. So you don't have to sit there and people don't, if they've said info, it's kind of important that you get to them as soon as possible after they have actually asked for the information. So that's huge. I think that's worth the $30 per month that you would pay. Then we have growth tools. You have all your page subscribers. So that a page subscriber is basically somebody who has connected with your page using Messenger. If they've done that, then they automatically become a subscriber. All right, just close that. Okay, so you can create your growth tools. Now this is still something that they're going to be building out on, because you can just do a pop-up and a landing page. Then you've got your broadcasting tools, which means you can send a message to all of your subscribers. Now, obviously, there are rules within Facebook, and you've got to make sure that you abide by them, that you're not using this to spam people, because then your page will get shut down and potentially your profile as well. These are the different flows. So this is, you can put people through a certain sequence. Chatbots is a huge training all on its own. And then we've got automation as well. And then bot for website. Now this is really cool, because if you go to my website, this puts it on here. If you go over here, let me just, now I've tested my bot, so obviously I've been talking to it. So I'm A, subscriber, and B, there'll be other information. So it should, if it's working properly, it pops up there. Now you can change the color of it so that it matches your branding. So I pop up here, and then you can see it's going to say, "Hey Helen, here are a few things that I can help you with." Okay, it's just because I've already had that. I can say, okay, I want some help with some sales funnels. Now it's going to take me to a website. I just want to go here. So this is the message that it actually starts off with. And you can make this whatever you want to. So say, for instance, I want to get business tips. Here it's going to actually take them to my Facebook group. So this is really, really cool things that you can do to put onto your website. And I think I've started it so that if somebody says hi, it'll pop up and say, "Hi, welcome to my Facebook page." And this comes up that I've said it. Okay, so you get the general idea. This is obviously not a training. I just want to go through some of the really cool things that you can do in the Facebook chatbot. And I think that is all that I wanted to say over there. Personally, that in itself is worth $29 that you're going to be paying, or that Builderall is currently at. We've got a few other things. We've got your e-learning, and remember as well, you can create membership websites as well, which if you've got a course that you want to teach and things like that, that's ideal, because you really want to be able to have people pay for it, and then also that they're the only people that can actually see that content. We've got a social proof one, so that's when it comes up and it says so and so purchased something at the bottom, and it's got the script generator. I'm going to really quickly just touch on this as a concept, because I really need to delve into it, but the idea of it is just mind-blowing. So basically the script generator is you create your avatar. So you go through a list of questions that you answer about your avatar, and it's really, really detailed. And of course you can change your avatar, you can have more than one avatar, it doesn't matter. But then what it does is it spins and it generates content for you based on the information that you put in there and what it already knows about that specific person. So say for instance, I'm in the health and fitness. Okay, it does say I need to complete them. Now I can go and it will create all kinds of content for me: webinar scripts, joint venture scripts, one-time offers, email scripts, and that's huge for a lot of us, right? We all struggle to write emails to our avatars, and this then will actually help you to at least start and have some emails that are using the words that resonates with your user. I will come back to you once I have done a couple of avatars using the script tool, but just the concept of it, I think it would be worth, more than $30 per month. So that's another application that is in Builderall, and all available to you on this level for $29. And then the roulette. The roulette's a really cool thing that you can put onto your website, and that is when you can use it when somebody leaves, that they spin the wheel and then they get something for free. It's a really cool thing. I haven't used it. And then things that you get on the $49, besides the fact that you can then make money out of it, you also get the webinar platform, as well as you get your marketplace. So then you get all your e-commerce stuff that is added to your websites if you're creating your own products. So that's it, really, just an overview of the Builderall platform, what you can use for it. I know this has been quite a long webinar today, but once again, if you have any questions about anything and you're struggling, please let me know. I would love to help you. And then also, if you have done your website, please put it into the group so that we can all go there, and I'd love to have a gallery of the websites that have been built in the 7-day website builder challenge. All right, everybody, that's it for today. Once again, thanks very much for everything, and hope to see you inside the group. Bye for now.